Hi there, I'm Tempestware. 7 years ago today, I made this video.
7 years ago today, I made my Club Penguin account, Justin78596. I made my first YouTube channel and started posting Club Penguin videos.
So that was a little excerpt from a documentary video I made 7 years ago about my journey with Club Penguin, which was a really popular online children's game. Club Penguin is what introduced me to the internet. So on the 14th anniversary of when I joined Club Penguin, I wanted to go back and talk about all the Club Penguin content that I made and how I started filmmaking, really.
Ready, shush, stop talking. Hang on, where's enter? Okay, that's all we got so far.
In preparation to make this video, I went through my emails and found that I had over 100 videos uploaded to YouTube that are just completely gone now, because at some point I deleted them. The early surviving video of mine that actually features Club Penguin the game is this video, which is a Club Penguin machinima, which was a kind of video that uses a game as its like filming location, where I would use my player's avatar as a character to like walk around and say stuff to tell a story, or at least tell a joke. The second earliest surviving Club Penguin video of mine I have is Penguin Bells, which was a Club Penguin themed parody of Jingle Bells. That video is way more important to me than the other ones, because I made that video with my best friend at that time. Over the years, that friend and I would continuously look back at Penguin Bells and try to remake it, or have an attempt at remaking it. And so between 2013 and 2014, I made a lot of Club Penguin skits. I owe a lot of my start to creating videos to this software called Camtasia Studio 8, which was a screen recording program, but it also featured like a really simple, basic video editing component, just for like adding transitions and maybe adding some sounds. But that limited functionality would carry me for a couple of years making videos, even beyond Club Penguin stuff. I think in 2015 I was still using it for my VFX Minecraft Doc 2 titles. Video making was not the only thing that Club Penguin got me interested in a creative sense. I started learning graphics design by recreating the Club Penguin logos, and I made a tutorial video showing off how to recreate those logos too. Now, I would have been 10 years old when I made that video, and clearly I didn't use my voice to convey instructions, because using a microphone is very scary at 10 years old. So I didn't use my voice until a number of years later. Just kidding, I used it here.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you some secrets in the Club Penguin app. If you put two fingers, one on the head and one on the body, then move them left and right, your penguin will make a music note emote. You can wave in any direction, like in game day. That's all the secrets I know that you can do in the Club Penguin app, so I'll see you later.
Sometime after I stopped making Club Penguin videos, I got my Club Penguin account banned because I used hacks to hack in the beta hat. Just for fun. And because of that, I got disinterested in Club Penguin for a while and started making Minecraft Doc 2 videos on a new channel called Tempestware. But then in 2017, Club Penguin announced it was shutting down. And on March 31st that year, Club Penguin closed for good, and I live streamed it.
Andrew's a friend,
Hello.
which probably won't do much because it's ending soon. Oh my god. I miss it too. I literally cried this morning because I didn't want Club Penguin to go.
Yes.
Ready. Look, did you see that?
Oh my gosh.
But that's not where the Club Penguin story ends. Enter private servers. Now, Club Penguin was an online game. You couldn't just download it and play it anytime you wanted. What some people had done is rip all the files from Club Penguin servers and then host them on their own. The most popular one was called Club Penguin Rewritten. After Club Penguin announced its closure, I discovered Club Penguin Written somehow, and I joined their Discord server. And being sad and nostalgic over Club Penguin at that time, I started making Club Penguin videos again with other people in that Discord server. And I made a series called Waddle Rewritten, which was a skit comedy series filmed on that private server. So in February 2017, I started making Club Penguin videos again, and long after the original Club Penguin shut down, I was still making Club Penguin videos. And there are a lot of people who edited for that web series, and there were a lot of writers and actors and artists who all volunteered their time and created just for the sake of creating. Now, by this time, I had moved over from Camtasia Studio 8. It served me very well over the years, but as I began making more complex videos about Minecraft and Doctor Who, I learned a new program called HitFilm, which pushed the restrictions I was held by with the original Club Penguin videos. Some of the skills that I had learned transferred over to these new Club Penguin videos, And a lot of people were like, whoa, that's really cool. You make the pictures move with the other pictures. You got masking and tracking. So that series got a few thousand views each video, which is not a lot when you compare it to, like, you know, millions and millions of views that you get for like viral videos. But seeing people enjoy and engage with the things that you make, no matter what it is, feels good and encourages you to create more. Something that I've always enjoyed is encouraging other people to create as well. So to help anyone who was interested in learning video editing, I made a tutorial video on how I edit Club Penguin videos.
I accidentally hovered over the door when I was recording this, so we're going to split the recording. The majority of the editing is just decreasing the duration of messages while they're visible and adding sound effects. Now all that's left to do is export the skit.
Now, because of the relative popularity of that series, I was asked to join that private server's staff team. According to their wiki, I joined their team on April 8th, 2017. And then the game shut down because they were arrested for copyright on April 13th. 5 years later, I was not in any position to get arrested. I'd left way before then. I was only part of the team till August 2017, so, you know, that's fine. Now, while I was part of that team, I made promotional videos to advertise the server, but I was also a moderator for the server, and the only Australian moderator as well. Now I'm going to go into some of the mistakes that I made at that time. Essentially, people would volunteer to be part of the series. People could find an invite to the Discord server that we operated in. They'd join and submit scripts. Others would offer to record their screen while people were acting out the script. Now, at a certain point, I stupidly wanted to insert a few more steps in that process. Instead of just like people talking on Discord, I set up a bunch of Google Forms for like people in the same server to then send information and attach stuff that would get sent to a Discord channel and all this stuff. I, for some reason, just decided to make it a lot more complex. I think one of the reasons why I did that was just because I was getting more interested in the technology side. It's just a lot of stuff that I thought was cool, but ultimately made stuff a lot more complex unnecessarily. But before the team transitioned to this more complex way of sending friggin' text files, I decided to make a finale, and that the casual production process would be considered season 1. But as it would turn out, making that finale made me want to stop making Club Penguin videos just at all, because a big finale, by my standards, was a 16-minute long finale episode, when the average length of all the other episodes is like 2 minutes each. So that finale took like half a year to make, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I decided that I was going to leave the web series, I was going to give someone else control, and I took a break from the internet. But by the time that I returned, the people who I gave the series to, I guess they had like a lot of production issues, and like nothing was really made. So I decided that I would make a documentary about the series, about how it was made and how it all went, and then that would be it. That would be the epilogue to the series. And that would have been a nice place to end it, but instead I decided to make more Club Penguin videos, because I keep getting into this thing where I will make something and then hate it, and then take some time away, and then forget that I had hated making that thing, so then go back and start making stuff in that same vein again. The cycle continues. However, it had taken me 10 episodes in season 1 to get tired, but by the second season, I got 7 episodes in, and I decided I don't want to do this anymore. I had once again grown tired of making Club Penguin videos. So instead of going out with a bang, like the season 1 finale, I did this. Which I think is funny. At least at that time. I haven't watched it in ages, but I think that was funny. That's a funny thing to do. But that was where Waddle on Rerun, the web series, and my time as a Club Penguin video maker ended. And now I'm going to embarrass myself a little here, where I'm going to reveal to you that I then went back to Waddle on Rerun to make a season 3. I made a whole promo video about how I was going to come back, but then I just didn't do anything. And then I deleted the Discord server. So I don't know what the point of that was, but I think that was another example of wanting to move on, but not quite having the confidence to keep that door closed. And I think that's the dangerous thing about nostalgia, to go back to a time where you remember everything being great, but I think it's very easy to remain in that area. So the last few things to come out of that web series were a couple of sketches for the planned and abandoned season 3. I felt really icky about where I'd left my Club Penguin life. I didn't have an ending, it just ended. But by the end of that year, I had started making live action sketches with my friend. The same friend who I made penguin bells with 7 years prior. So as it was getting closer to Christmas, we decided we were going to make the 2020 remake of Penguin Bells 7 years later.
What a story, Tempest Ware!
I didn't say anything.
I can't believe it's been 7 years since we made that Dumb Club Penguin video!
Remakes do suck. I don't know why anyone would even think about making a remake.
And that was the final video I ever made on Club Penguin.
Are we done? No.
Except because I love my retrospective montages. The next year, in February, on the 10th anniversary of when I made my Club Penguin account, I made the 10-year montage of Justin78596. And that was the final video I ever made about Club Penguin. Except for this one, again. So that's 3 videos that I was like, oh, this is the last one ever. As much as I love Club Penguin, I finally moved on. It took a lot of tries to break out of that nostalgic hold, but now I'm making original stuff. I'm using my actual face, working with my friends in real life, and I'm making stuff most of the time not based on any IP. I'm doing stuff from my own original ideas, and I couldn't be happier. I owe a lot to Club Penguin for inspiring me to create art and make videos with my friends. That silly little penguin game where you walk around and you make pizzas and you go surfing and you buy little fluffy pet things. Thank you to everyone who worked on that game and to everyone who worked with me on making those videos. So for the last time, what a launch.